Greetings, space pirates and privateers. This is Grim coming at you live one more time. This time from the deck of the Cartel Incorporated mining base. It's huge, but that's not what we're focusing on today. Today, we're going to focus on a little sports car. This is the Cartel Incorporated Falconet, named after the tiniest bird of prey in the world. It's a sporty little number. It's got a sporty little paint job. It's got flashy looks. And it's just barely enough to get you off the surface and running in Empyrion Galactic Survival. More specifically, Reforged Eden, though, if I look at what's going on in this ship, it might also work in vanilla. I haven't tried it yet. Might just do that in a future playthrough. So what has it got going for it? It's got twin little tiny gats. It's got lots of single engine thrust. These are just the basic thrusters, the original ion thrusters that come at level 1. Tripod landing gear, and lots of flourish. Let's get in and take it for a little drive. You can see how it performs. So first off, it is quite maneuverable. Turns on a dime. No issues with maneuverability at all. As a matter of fact, if you're not ready for it, it can be a little bit of a handful. But that's what we want out of a sports car, isn't it? In the atmosphere here on Akua, it'll cruise, what are we doing there? Almost 50. Not too shabby. Could be a little faster, but again, this is a very, very, very basic starter ship. So, let's set her back down here and we'll take a look at the details. I can walk you through the basics that this little starter ship offers. There we go. Alright. So as I said, it's tiny, but let's take a look at the details. So, not a lot of CPU. About half of what's available with just a core. Not a big deal at all. Basic fuel tank, basic oxygen. There's no pentaxid tank because there's no room for shields. It's got a basic ammo controller. The twin gats are enough to keep just the basic little animals and drones away from you, but that's about it. And there's no turret, so you're going to have to learn how to aim on your own. Here's where she shines, though. Over in statistics. This right here. 270 iron, 132 silicon, 534 carbon substrate, and 179 copper. In a recent playthrough, I was able to pop this thing into the game before the end of the first day of play on the planet. Just by running around the immediate area and grabbing resources off of the planet. I think I took one wreckage POI. I took maybe a third of the steel out of that to finish it off, and I had an SV. I didn't need to start with a hover vessel. I didn't need to start with the hover bike. I've got spaceflight on day 1. That's what I built this for. It does have a detector. You're going to be able to find stuff around the planet that you're looking for, which is always good. Let's see, unlock level 5. You don't need to be advanced to get this thing. Like I said, you can get it almost right when you start, and that was the entire point. 103 blocks, 36 devices. Yeah, there's nothing here. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. Thrusters, whole bunch of them. Did include a fridge. Like I said, there's a basic small generator. The fuel tank, I think, is just the basic small one. Yep, nothing big. I did make sure, though, and I'll have to take a look at this myself. We'll go into God mode real quick here and sort of get inside the boat. So there's our fuel tank, there's our core, there's a matter transceiver, container extensions, there's just a few of those. There. I think I might have left a little bit of space on the inside to be able to upgrade the fuel tank and the generator, but that's it. there'll be nothing else going on in there. Yeah. Really tightly packed. I kind of forget what it's got for storage space. Let's have a look at that. Container controller. Volume capacity, 1 kilo. So 64K. Not sure about that. Let's take a look in here. The Falconet container controller. Yeah, just 1,000. Enough to go out and loot a couple of things and bring them back home. But, as I mentioned before, that's not the point of this little hot rod. The trunk in a Lamborghini is not that vacuous. This is meant to be a fast little starter ship to get you out and roaming the planet so that you can get the experience for discovering all the POIs, build up your build menu, and start building something a little bit better. It's a great little runaround, and it's cheap, cheap, cheap. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time that we do another one. This is Grim from Cartel Incorporated, signing off.